Yesha'Yahu, Isaiah 29. Woe to Ariel! To Ariel, the city where David dwelt. Add ye year to year. Let them kill sacrifices on the feast day. Yet I will distress Ariel, and there shall be heaviness and sorrow, and it shall be unto me as Ariel. And I will camp against you round about, and will lay siege against you with the mount, and I will raise forts against you, and you shall be brought down, and shall speak out of the ground. You shall, and your speech shall be low out of the dust, and your voice shall be as of one that has a familiar spirit out of the ground, and your voice speech shall whisper out of the dust. Moreover, the multitude of your strangers shall be like small dust, and the multitude of the terrible ones shall be as chaff that passes away. Yea, it shall be at an instant suddenly. You shall be visited of Yahuwah Sabaoth with thunder, and with an earthquake, and great noise, with storm, and tempest, and flame of devouring fire, and a multitude of the nations that fight against Ariel, even all that fight against her in her mountain, and that distresses her, shall be as a dream of a night vision. It shall even be as when a hungry man dreams, and behold, he eats, but when he awakens, and his soul is empty, or as when a thirsty man dreams, and behold, he drinks, but he awakens, and behold, he is faint, and his soul has appetite. So shall a multitude of all nations be that fight against Mount Tizon. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry that they are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For Yahuwah has poured out upon you the ruach of deep sleep, and has closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, he has covered. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a sefer that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray you. And he says, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the sefer is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, Read this, I pray you. And he says, I am not learned. Wherefore Adonai says, For as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips, do not honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahuwah, and their works are in the dark, and they say, Who sees us, and who knows us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say unto him that made it, He made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, He had no understanding? It is not yet very little while, and Lebanon shall be turned into a fruitful field, and a fruitful field shall be esteemed as a forest. And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the sefer, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of the darkness. The meek also shall increase their joy in Yahuwah, and the poor among the men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Yasharal. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproves in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. Therefore thus says Yahuwah, who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Yaakov. Yaakov shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. But when he sees his children, the work of my hands, in the midst of him, they shall sanctify my name, and sanctify the Holy One of Yaakov, and shall fear the Elohai of Yasharal. They also that erred in the Ruach shall come to understanding, and they that murmured shall learn doctrine.